Welcome back, Truth Seeker. August 18th, 2018. In the headlines today, Clive Davis, the very famous music producer who's worked with a lot of big names, has reportedly been planning a tribute concert for Aretha Franklin for months. And if you're new here, in the past I've talked about Clive Davis in connection to the deaths of Phyllis Hyman, Whitney Houston, and notable other black singers. Notice this headline here, how it emphasizes the word months. Anytime the mainstream media emphasizes a word or set of words, they're doing something that most people have no concept of. And they're paying tribute to Gematria, which is a Jewish Kabbalist practice and a Masonic practice. And these are the entities that control mainstream media as well as mainstream entertainment, such as the music recording industry. So that word months in Gematria sums to 26, like Queen, like Aretha, also like Motown. The Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, just died in Motown on the date of August 16th, 2018, which was a date with 26 numerology. If you haven't read my book, Letters and Numbers, the first chapter explains why there are 26 letters in the English alphabet. This number is associated with God through Hebrew, through the Holy Bible, and also through the English language. The people who abide by this code are playing God over the masses, and the masses, for the most part, don't have a clue about it. Pretty much the only people who are aware of this are the people who followed my work for the last 5 years, and now the people who are also teaching this work who have learned from me. So there are 4 base ciphers in this study, and they're here on the screen. And things that have relationships often have multiple overlap in these 4 base ciphers. And this tribute concert, it's going to be at Madison Square Garden in New York City. And notice that Madison Square Garden has gematria of 205 and 88, as does tribute concert. So ripe location for such a ritual. Of course, Madison Square Garden also in a very popular city, a venue that hosts a lot of concerts. If you want to go back and watch a fun video of mine, see the one on Billy Joel's 39th concert at Madison Square Garden where he set a record. It was no coincidence. Anyhow, from her death to the concert will be 90 days later. And the thing about 90 is there's only 2 numbers when you write out as a word that sum to 33. It's 90 and it's 16, like Sweet 16. And the reason that matters is 90 sums to 33, so does concert. So what a fitting date to have a concert to remember Aretha. New York also has the gematria of 33 in the base ciphers. And Aretha died on August 16th, the day leaving 137 days left in the year. 137 is the 33rd prime number. Pop star also has gematria of 33, which Aretha was. Rock star also has gematria of 33, and if I'm not mistaken, Aretha Franklin was the first woman to be accepted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So the concert's November 14th. Clive Davis presents a tribute to Aretha Franklin. What jumps out right away about that date, November 14th, is it's the day leaving 47 days left in the year. If you've read my book, Letters and Numbers, the chapter Murder by Numbers, in the very beginning, it's established what the significance of 47 and 74 are in regards to killing throughout history. But that number has other meanings too. It gains its significance from the Freemason logo, where the compass is set at 47 degrees as a tribute to the 47th problem of Euclid. The number symbolizes time. The tropics of this earth are separated by 47 degrees. This is a tribute to a legend in time, and both the words time and legend, gematria 47. The word rock has gematria 47 in the same cipher. The word radio has gematria 47. Soul Town on Sirius XM all week, well, since her passing, has been playing nothing but Aretha Franklin. And, this is a woman with 42 studio albums, so she can fill out a week's worth of radio plays. She has that much music in her discography. Further, the date of the concert, 11/14/18, date with 43 numerology, and this is, Clive Davis, his name right on the front of it. Clive Davis has the Gematria 43, as does Masonic, as does Killing. No doubt, Clive Davis, a Freemason. No doubt he's a member of the Scottish Rite, which is the very Jewish branch of Freemasonry, which has its headquarters in Washington, D.C., this nation's capital. It's interesting that Clive Davis is 86 years old right now. That's a number connected to blood sacrifice. I think it makes it quite clear that her ritual has a lot to do with this man. Also, this news of the benefit concert comes on a date with 44 numerology and 64 numerology. The word kill has Gematria 44 and 64 in the base ciphers. If you haven't seen my video on the death of Kofi Annan, who died today, you got to check that out. Important stuff. Dead at age 80. His full name in Gematria sums to 80. He won a Nobel Peace Prize. Nobel Peace Prize equals 80. He received that Peace Prize October 12th, 2001. The day leaving 80 days left in the year. He's dead on August 18th, 18/8. In Gematria, Bavarian Illuminati sums to 80 and 188, plus a whole lot more. Check that out. Murder by numbers happens more often than you think. If you read the story about Kofi Annan, he just got sick a few days ago and died today. That's trademark arsenic poisoning. And by the way, arsenic in Gematria sums to 33. 33 are the element on the periodic table. It's very possible that's what happened to Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin was announced sick, very sick, August 13th. You get very sick when you get poisoned with arsenic and usually die 2-3 days later. Just like what happened to Aretha. Sick Monday, dead 3 days later. And by the way, the day she was announced sick, 13/8, like 138. Aretha Franklin equals 138. So does Motor City, the nickname for Detroit, where she passed, where Motown is. This emphasis here from Clive Davis, truly one of a kind. Gematria of 73, like ritual sacrifice, like how the benefit concert will be on the 73rd meridian, just a hair off the 74th. So we'll leave it there. It's another ritual in numbers. It always is when it comes through the mainstream media. Learn this code, prove it every single day. And if you want to learn more about this code, the best resource in the world is right here. The book that's 773 pages long and priced at just $5 so you can afford it. It's not about being greedy, it's about getting the truth out. And all you have to read to get your $5 worth is the first 5 pages. You want to read on past that, it's all a bonus. But, it's not a book that wastes time. It's just every page is more and more knowledge. And if 773 pages sounds long, trust me, I could have made that book 2,000 pages long. But I got enough, heavy-hitting information in there that you only have to read the first 5 pages truly. Every page you read after that, it's just that much more. In the description of every video, I link where you can get the book, Etsy.com. Just search letters and numbers, look for the bright green title. It's by me, Zachary K. Hubbard. The Etsy shop is free to find truth, just like the name of my blog. Also, in case you're new here, be sure to sub. Wednesday night radio show on Truth Frequency Radio. This last Wednesday, the day before Aretha's passing, we talked about Aretha getting sick by the numbers and how her death was imminent. And lo and behold, she dies on the anniversary of the King Elvis, the Queen of Soul. Until next time.